My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I am Arachir Galadirthan, the head of the submod Divide and Conquer, a submod for Third Age Total War, which is a mod for Medieval 2 Total War. But we are branching out today, and we are playing an entirely different mod, but for the same base game. Medieval 2 Total War, the Kingdoms expansion. Now, it's a very old game, and the mods are equally as ancient, but stainless steel, I believe, is one of the most prominent, most famous non-fantasy or non-overhaul-y kind of mods. Now, I know stainless steel overhauls a great deal, but it keeps true to the medieval time period, so it doesn't necessarily, it's not a game overhaul. It doesn't take the setting and totally bring in a new thing like Third Age does with Lord of the Rings, Call of Warhammer does with Warhammer. It just keeps the medieval setting. So we're playing Stainless Steel 6.4. Now, this is going to be a reasonably lengthy introduction. I apologise, but it's always the first episode, and I always have a lengthy introduction. Now, things to note before we begin. Number one, Stainless Steel 6.4, but with the bug fixes which I've downloaded and installed. Number two, I've not installed the alternative unit designs for the Byzantines or the Quaresma or something. I can't remember what the mod was called. And that's because I've never played as a Byzantines in stainless steel, so everything's going to be new to me. Additionally, after reading the comments on the first video, on the which faction should I play video, I've taken into account that the beginning of the game can be reasonably dull and reasonably trawly, so I have started the campaign in the late game, which we'll see in a moment. Additionally to this, I would just like to say that currently up on my channel homepage, featured at the very, very top there, is a new game, War in the North, which is being played by myself and Little Blue Ferret. It's on her channel, it's her video, I just feature in it as the dwarf, Farin. So do check that out. I think her videos are really entertaining, and that's why I'm doing everything I can to give her a good head start. Also, I feature in a great many of them, so there's a link. So do go and check out that if you like War in the North and you want to listen to Little Blue Ferret and myself play it. Additionally, of course, this campaign is going to replace Angmar. Angmar will be replaced. The future currently of the recording schedule is that when either the Woodland Realm, Khazad-dûm, or Gondor ends, it will be either dropped out completely and then the next one will be replaced, or, depending on how much time I have on one of those ends, I will replace whichever one of those ends first with a vote for a purely evil faction to try and make up for the loss of Angmar. And indeed, you may even vote to play Angmar again. We only got 7 episodes in. It was for 45th turn, and I only had one extra town outside of my start. So I'd happily go with Angmar again. We hope to do some things to Angmar in the time being, so it might be a bit different. So that's everything. Now, I've decided to cap the vote already. It's only been 2 days, I think. When did I put it up? Friday? Thursday. And I'm recording this on Saturday, so it has only been 2 days, but as you can see, the Byzantine Empire has run away with the victory. 488 of the votes. Now, you are allowed to vote for more than one, which is why there's such a high vote poll, but you could only vote for one, so you could vote for numerous of them, but you couldn't vote for the same one twice. But the Byzantines have come out on top with 488. There's a little pie chart showing you how much of the pie they get. Sadly, firmly bottom with the Kingdom of Leon. Now, there is, interestingly, quite a Christian favouring here, because the Seljuk Sultanate, the Moorish Caliphate, the Fatimid Caliphate, and the Cuman Khanate all came in the bottom, save for the Kingdom of Leon. So, shame. No, I jest. They probably just have very boring units, don't they? Sadly. Or really easy campaigns. I should imagine they are quite simple, because you don't really have any enemies, do you, coming from Africa and Egypt? Egypt's in Africa, but what the hey. So, the runaway winner is the Byzantine Empire, closely followed by the Crusader States. Now, I would have loved to have played the Crusader States, and I'm sure we'll be able to play another stainless steel campaign. I like the look of the heavily armoured Teutonic and Hospitaller Knights, so I would have gone for them. But this is the outcome that I have capped it at. It's 10:23 in the morning of the Saturday, the 10th of September, and this is the current look of the vote. So let's get right to it. Stainless steel 6.4. Now do let me know if the sound levels are all up in the air. They're the same as the Med 2 as the Third Age ones, actually, because it's all governed by the same file. But this one, it sounds a little louder. But in battle, I didn't think it was a problem. I've tested it, so it should be okay. Now we're playing as the Byzantines. Of course, my natural habit from coming from Third Age is to play on very hard, very hard. I'm also only going to go short, because in that I've still got to defeat Venice, Sicily, and the Seljuk Sultanate. So it's no small ask. Now the big difference, and because obviously I'm now playing the long campaign, not the short campaign, factions that you were allowed to vote for, that you would have been allowed to vote for now, but you couldn't before, are the Teutonic Order are new, as are the Golden Horde. Neither of those are present in the early campaign. A few of them have had name changes. Instead of the Kingdom of Aragon, it's now the Crown of Aragon, which is an interesting one. But otherwise, they're all very, very similar, save for, as I say, a few name changes. And some border changes as well. Although I do think... Oh no, Lithuania's still there. Someone's gone though. I can't remember who it is. Maybe I'm mistaken. But so that's the outcome. That's the state of the world. I won't read all of this to you. If you've never read it, you can have a little pause through there and read. Pause there and read. And then the bits at the end. Essentially, it just says that our biggest threat might now come from Christendom rather than the Islamic world. No battle time limit, that's correct. So I want battle time limit, sorry. The fatigue. Don't show CPU moves, it makes turns go really slowly. Manage all cities, because I think that's a fictitious imposition by the game developers. And ideally, I want no advice, but advice did turn on, so I don't know if that's going to work properly. But in we go. Now, of course, all of the settings I have for Third Age apply to stainless steel, so you won't see any videos when a general dies or a gate is broken open. There's no video from pressing play to the actual game, and so none of those will be there. There might not be any faction banners either hovering above the units on the battle map. There's likely to be no banners, so apologies for that if you are after that. So, from the team, thanks for downloading and playing Stainless Steel. That's a nice little welcome message. Information on the mod can be found here, blah blah blah. Feedback's always welcome, although it's not really anymore because I'm pretty sure the mod has ended its development cycle and is no longer being developed. Especially seeing King Kong's name on there. He is obviously the king of Third Age Total War as well, so both of these are his children. Ah, the Mongolians have arrived. A new threat. News has spread from merchants of the Far East who speak in great fear of a fierce warlord from Mongolia named Genghis Khan, Great Khan, who has amassed an unstoppable horde of cavalry. These Mongols are reportedly sweeping across Transoxania at a frightening rate and look set on continuing westward, either north or south of the Caspian Sea. Interesting. Alright, we are the Byzantines in the late game. Now I can see why you all said to go for this one, because in the early game they own everything. They own all of Greece and Macedonia and this land up here, which is called something I can't remember. And they own most of modern day Turkey, Asia Minor. But now we've only got Trebizond, Nicaea. I don't know if that's Nicaea or Nicaea. I think it might be Nicaea. Smyrna, Dardanellia, Arta and Durazzo. Of course, we are essentially Greek, so I'm not going to try and do a Greek accent. Oh, our gentleman's
My lord.
ready to go and preach. Now, being Orthodox is going to be a bit of a problem. We're not going to be able to train things quickly. But let's just take stock of what we've got. So, who are we at war with? Let's look at that first. Where's my diplomacy tree? At the top there. I'm at war with Venice and the Seljuk Sultanate of Rum. Oh, I didn't think I was. There's a guy standing next to me there, and it says he's... Oh, we're at war. No, we're at war. We're straight up at war. Alright. So we're at war there. Our city here is actually losing population. There's too many people. Smyrna's gaining Dardanellia. We should call this Troy, because Troy was located somewhere along this side. It's easier to say. That sums up all of English conquest throughout our entire life. Throughout the entire history of my country. We've landed somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry, your names are far too difficult to say. Why don't you just call it this instead? And that's how it's all gone. Terrible destruction of the native culture. But then it was years ago, and I didn't have anything to do with it.
Your Majesty?
We're not doing too badly now, though, are we? Mariat Lascaris. Oh, princesses. There aren't princesses in Third Age, so that's going to be a new interesting one. There aren't merchants in Third Age either, and I haven't played Medieval 2 for so long. To be honest, I couldn't even tell you how they work. Don't you go and stand on resources or something?
As you wish. Opening trade lane.
Now, interesting little tidbit for you. The man that voices him
Ready to trade.
is the man that voices Richard Northwood in Anno 17... Is it 1707? Oh, I can't remember which one it is now. Maybe Anno 1404. Ah, whichever one I've got in my Steam library. He voices Richard Northwood. Right, we were taking stock, weren't we? So, we're at war with Venice, but Venice's capital is all the way over there. Our nearest location to Venice, I believe they've got roads. Yes, they have. Venetian Castle. We're also at war with the Seljuk Sultanate, who completely govern or hold our eastern border. That's going to be an interesting one. And who else? Well, rebels. It was just rebels, wasn't it? So those are our only two enemies. We have no allies and no vassals. I play with... I've got the fixed watchtowers on, so that when you take a region, you get sight range of the whole region, because I think that's a really clever idea. I have kept real recruitment on. I haven't turned that off. And I play with the Savage AI. But I don't play with any of the Grim Reality or anything like that. Not 2 turns per year. I didn't weaken Heretics or anything. So,
yes, my lord.
That's our setting. Now, in Third Age, the sea is useless. It holds very little point. There are people who argue that we should make Dol Amroth a better naval nation, but I just don't see the point. It's wasting money on an area hardly anyone uses. But of course, the Mediterranean, the centre of the earth, again, interesting fact for you, that's what Mediterranean means. That dominates this game. Ocean is a vast, vast part of this game. So... I might need to keep that fleet. My initial reaction is just to get rid of all of them and get the money.
Yes, my lord.
What is our income? 20. Our 20 gold. You've got to be joking. I don't know anything. I don't know. I'm looking at these units and I'm like, what the hell? Is that good? Is that good? I don't know. I'm coming from my little DaC bubble. Now, it would seem foolish to try and attack Captain Qasim at the moment.
My sultan wishes you dead.
But our faction leader's in... We're going to call this Nicaea. Because I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'm not 100% sure, though. Oh, we've not got full sight range there. That's annoying. How much does a watchtower cost in this game?
Orders?
A watchtower costs 200.
Yes, lord.
Very expensive.
Building a watchtower.
Oh, we look a bit Rohirrim-y there, don't we?
Yes, lord.
Can we recruit anything? Yes, we can. Kontaratoi and Toxote. Okay. They only train in 1 turn. Oh, that's so cheeky. That is cheeky. I fear that this is going to... I'm going to feel like this is going to give me so many good little bonuses. Obviously, in Third Age, units take a lot longer than 1 turn.
Orders?
Hardly anything trains in a single turn. Now, where have we got rebel regions? We should probably solidify our hold on Greece. That would be worthwhile, wouldn't it?
Yes, my lord.
Go and scout about.
Full sails.
Oh, crime and
Plotting
Netlys.
course now,
What
my
on earth? Why is there a Crusader army in Corinth? Jammy buggers. There's Crusaders bloody everywhere. They've got our capital city as well, haven't they? The reclamation of Constantinople is going to be a tricky one. They just look so good. I want to be playing with them. Especially those Crusader sergeants. They look so cool. Now, put me out of my misery, people. Am I going to be able to ever train Crusader sergeants playing as the Byzantines? Probably not, am I?
Yes.
Oh, the god of wine is currently governing our ships, Admiral Dionysius. Oh, it's always good to have a god on your side. Of course, we're all Christians at this point, so Dionysus is nothing but folklore and paganism. But we'll consider Orthodoxy Greek. So, we're going to worship the traditional gods. Right, what we're going to need to do is get money. Oh, I forgot that you can convert things to castles in this one. You can't do that in Third Age anymore. Sorry, I should stop saying that. It's so difficult not to compare this to Third Age. I obviously am a modder of a pretty hefty sub-mod. Currently, I'd say arguably the most popular sub-mod for Third Age. And I know a great deal about the way that Third Age works and the kind of the ethos they were going for. So it's almost impossible not to come to this and be like, well, that's different, that's different, that's different. So it's probably going to continue all the way through, I'm afraid. Let's have a little overview of our settlements. What's our... Nowhere's particularly sad. It doesn't tell me much about what kind of religion we all are. Settlement details. We are heavily Orthodox in Nicaea. Also in Trebizond. Very, very Orthodox in Durazzo. Very Orthodox in Arta. And very Orthodox in Dardanellia. Right, so Smyrna and Trebizond are our two biggest concerns. So,
My lord,
you go all the way down there.
traveling with God.
Don't we have no
Continuing
chance of
tomorrow, my
becoming
lord.
Pope because of our... Yeah, because we're not that type of Christianity, are we? We're Orthodox, part of the schism. So, we don't get anything.
to, sire?
Oh, I've got a bishop over there, though.
God's servant.
You go to Smyrna. I don't know
Yes,
what to do with these people.
I
Then
can go no
again, we don't
further
get them in
today,
third age, so I just don't know what. I don't know if they're that useful. So feel free to give me all the information you can about merchants, bishops, priests, holy men, that kind of thing. I'd really like to know. And also, if anyone out there just has a general idea of what units I should look out for as the Byzantines, what ones are considered our best, and which ones are considered just nothing, like never get. Smyrna is apparently... Oh, we're at Nicaea, aren't we? Right, if we drop them to low tax rate, they're at least stagnating. They're not losing people. Smyrna, you go to low tax rates. You grow, grow, grow. I can't change the tax rate in a castle. It strikes me as though Arta doesn't really need to be a castle. Especially with the size of Corinth and Athens. But let's start with... No, don't start with Nicaea, just in case we do lose it. Equally, I'm kind of... happy to let Trebizond can train many things. Maybe I'm not as happy to let Trebizond fall. Let's start with Smyrna. What can we get? Stonemasons upward. You do tax income bonus. That's pretty cheeky. Land clearance standard. Catacomb maker, leather tanner and tailor. Doesn't give us any money in this game. Small Orthodox church. Just gets priests and changes us religion. And inn. So the only things that are getting us money are the stonemason and the land clearance. So the stonemason's a bit more expensive, so we'll go with that. Again, I'm not really going to pay any attention to traits, I'm afraid. They might be even more important in this game than they are in Divide and Conquer in Third Age, but I'm not too fussed. Right, we can get 3 free upkeep here, and neither of our Scoutatoi nor our... Oh, they're both Scoutatoi. Scoutatoi Swordman and Scoutatoi. Oh, they look pretty cool. I'm happy with them. What have we got here? Murtatoi, archers. Contaratoi, Acrite, Acontiste, Toxote, and Mounted Acrite. They're javelins, aren't they? Oh, it gives you the Greek out of spelling. That's cool. Who costs the most? That's normally a good indicator. The Mortatoi costs 575. Even more than the Mounted. And they train in a single turn. Yeah, we'll get one of them and one of them to be free. What options have we got here? Public Gallows. Public Order goes down. Law, though, takes a big bonus. And Religion Conversion goes down. The Logging Camp gives you a Public Order bonus. It's an interesting building. Stonemason again. Brothel. Public Happiness. Land Clearance for farms. Another church. A proper blacksmith. Catapult. Drill. And Knight Stables. Now, it's probably going to be advisable, is it not, to... Oh, that can train everything we've already got. That doesn't give us anything new. Oh, no, it does. It does. It does. It does. It does. It gives us the Scouter toy. I think Dardanellia should probably go a bit military. No, I don't know. Let's try and get everything into money at the moment because we're not making any. So it's going to be advisable, I would suggest. Ah, mines. Straight up, immediately. Yes, please. Well done, Arta. And do that. So, land clearance. Can you train anything? You've got your free upkeep already, though, haven't you? What gives us free upkeep? In this game, it's just from the towns themselves. So we're not too fussed about that. Who owns this up here? Oh, the Venetians. We're surrounded by enemies. And we're never going to claim that back. Not for ages. Solid Crusader army. But then it's an independent. So how... Ah, no. That's what you've got to get used to in this, haven't you? The rebels will frequently attack you, don't they? Get another merchant in. Surely they're useful in some way. We don't have any diplomats.
Yes?
Um...
I shall approach this delicately.
No one in range. Go and scout out, I suppose.
On
Oh,
my
you've
way.
got a big hat.
Royalty needs its rest.
Where to, sire? Sire.
You can go and scout into the east.
Investigating.
Isparta. Turkish archers. Azabs. Bahadir Denktas. The general there. Who do I want? I don't know. Who do I even want to ally with here?
Yes.
I am such a fish out of water.
Full sails.
Block those buggers off. And
Your
you go for
orders?
Constantinople.
Blockading trade.
Now, when
this
I've never
morning.
played a game before, and when I come at it for the first time, I always play so defensively. I am horrifically defensive. My immediate thought at the moment is try and build an army to get Corinth, Athens, to take Thessalonica, bring us across, take all the rebel settlements that we can, and solidify for a while. Just sit and get money. Then deal with the Seljuks, and then way down the line we'll deal with the Venetians. We'll end the turn there and see what we can do. How quickly the end turns. I didn't start counting the seconds. They won't give me any indication. Although it looks pretty quick, doesn't it? We're not going to be waiting around for a minute, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, good lord. There's so much more going on. I realise how out of touch I am with the base game. How much is different in Third Age. Right, loads of them have got loads of traits and blah, blah, blah. Well done, team. Now, what are the rebels? Why have
Yes,
I
man.
not stopped attacking that?
We control access to this port now, my lord.
We are losing money. Hand over fist. Did that merchant train?
Ready to trade.
What's the best thing to get him trading on? I don't really know. Because he's trading on silk, getting us 49. Is it better the further away you go, or is it better the type of resource that you trade them on? There's some sheep there. That's 42 florins. Can't do anything there. Send him like north into lands we don't get anything. What about the apples?
This is as far as I may go today.
Go and find out what you can do with those apples. Good lord, why are the Crusaders... They've got enough to take the Holy Land with what they've got here. Bugger off to the Holy Land. I think we should try and sneak
Talk is
roads
cheap.
out from underneath them,
Come
don't you?
face me.
But this guy we've got to
I
deal
will
with.
not waste words on you.
While
infidel.
we've got the money, we should try and get troops over there. For example... Hold on, you get 3 free upkeep. Oh, so are those the ones that are upkeep free?
Yes.
Hold on, let's see what the colour
Hold.
changes.
Move out. Yes.
No, because that's the same colour as in there.
Your Majesty.
They're definitely free. They're definitely free, and they're definitely free. But
Yes.
those two aren't.
My lord.
But it doesn't seem to be. Do some units
Bring
not
our
get
troops
free
together.
upkeep? Why? That makes no sense. Shambles. Get some of those, and we'll take both of those with us then.
Yes. My
Oh, our
lord.
army looks pretty cool though, don't they?
We march no further today, lord.
Smyrna. Now you do only get 2 free upkeep. And it is definitely those two. It even says free upkeep while garrison. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would they have a unit that can't get free upkeep? It just doesn't bear... It just defies logic. You'll never get to train those. You're losing money. I just need the army out, really. I need them to go and attack somewhere. But we're surrounded by really strong, really strong nations. Have we got any forts? Do we still get free upkeep in forts?
Yes.
Only one way to find out.
defensive fortifications, my lord. Your will.
By the looks of it,
Hold.
no, we do not.
March. Yes.
We do not get any free upkeep in a fort. Brilliant. No, just wasted money. Train everything you can. While you can. We'll build a little army here then. And we'll leave behind a single unit of something crappy, I don't know. You don't really need 3 things. Although you're more on the border, aren't you? So I'll leave behind those Toxite and eventually swap them out with the Acantiste. So head off to the fort.
Your will.
We'll get some money soon enough. All those buildings are trained in the 3rd turn. I'm going to take what you've got as well, if that's alright. What is our General's Bodyguard, actually? Our General's Bodyguard are Athanatoi Bodyguard. Part of the Spartarii to Vasilios, the Athanatoi were charged with escorting and protecting the Emperor, his family members as well as the Emperor's most trusted or valuable generals. Their name means immortals because their number always stayed the same. As soon as one of their number fell in battle, another soldier was transferred from another unit to take his place. Use the word another again. Athanatoi are the best of all the Empire's troops. 30 defense, that's pretty swing. Attack of 5, charge bonus of 12. Not bad. It's only 30 of the buggers though.
Your Majesty.
Alright, I'll take those two. You head to the fort as well. We need to take something or we're going to just ruin ourselves, run out of money. It's just, everything is so strong. The weakest things are the Seljuks. Maybe we should hit them first.
Orders. Sibni Lawadi.
Oh, I've not done anything in Trebizond, have I? What? How did you know I was there? Come on. I call Billy bullshit. Pardon the French. Captain Kasim has got 6 units of spear militia, 4 Turkish archers, 2 Turkoman cavalry, the bodyguard unit despite having no general, 3 Turkoman cavalry, sorry.
There is nothing to salvage here.
What?
Lord, the enemy
Right, well, we've got no
siege.
choice. We're not going to be
What
able to
shall
go
we
for
do?
anything rebel. We're going to have to hit the Seljuks. If we can't take those independent towns, then our enemies aren't going to be able to. The Khwarezmian Shah is dead. No. Send an emissary to the Kingdom of Hungary.
Ready to trade.
Does it have to be an actual
Yes,
emissary, or can
moving.
it be a...
This
Did I
is
train an emissary, though?
impossible.
I did, didn't I? Oh, no. Got another princess there.
Hello, Your Highness.
You go there, then.
How am I to serve our people?
Is it someone I will like? Yes?
So backwards that the world used to just use their daughters as pawns in their grand diplomatic game. You go to Jerusalem.
Very well. I shall stop here for the night.
Ala Adin, Seljuk Imam. Good lord, the Seljuks are really coming out of the gate. Oh, this guy was just hidden in the
I will
hills.
not waste words on you, Your Majesty.
Ha!
Lord.
I made it to my town. Screw you. Right, well, let's take out Bahadir al-Din, as he's going to be our nearest threat. Why are they not free? Ah, somebody please tell me why, despite saying that I get 3 free upkeep units, I'm actually only getting 2. If you could please explain this to me, I would be really grateful. Unless only basic militia troops get free upkeep, is that possibly the reason here? Maybe it says somewhere in there on their webpage. I'll have to have a look. Poland and Hungary have allied together. We don't seem to have any threat over here, do we? So we'll take this army out.
Onward.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you can sail over and support, can't you?
Move out.
We'll ignore Athens and
Your orders?
Corinth at the moment.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Likewise, you go and start harassing these buggers.
Closing to engage, my lord.
Yes,
Our
sod
fleet
off.
is victorious.
Screw you.
Full sails.
Admiral
This is as
Frankulis
far as we go
is a competent
today, my
sailor. Alright, our first battle. To arms, men!
Yes, my lord.
Bahadir
This is where
al-Din
we shall meet the enemy.
has not run away. Ottoman infantry, reasonably good archers. Turkish archers. Saracen militia. He's almost his whole army is archers. We have, what, 1 unit? Biz battle. To war.
Men, bring out people honor, glory, and most of all,
Don't leave me hanging. What most of all? What a bugger. We're in.
Units, await my order.
Yes, as expected, my banners are turned off. I hope you don't mind, but it affects every game I play, so if I turn them on, they'll be on in third age, and they're not really meant to be.
Mounted archers.
Scythicon. They have a really varied look, don't they? Some of them are in armour, some of them are in almost close to very heavy chainmail. He looks like some of our Candice units.
Heavy cavalry.
Latnicon. Looking very cheeky over there. Isn't that the symbol of the Holy Roman Empire? Right, we attacked him, but we don't know of any clue what the battle AI is like in this game, so we'll make him work for the fact that we attacked him. Ah, the mounted Acrite. You're javelineers, aren't you? Oh wow, heavy javelineers. Look at those things. The Scythicon are archers. We'll use you to run around, but start your game up there. Right, let's get these guys up. What are you? Contaratoi. You look incredibly militia. Oh, you really are. Good lord, you're gonna die. You're gonna die by the thousands. Hold that banner high, man. Your death will not be in vain, but you will die. Varangian. Nice attack. Average armor, though. You got 2 Scoutotoi. Oh, they look good. In Medieval 1, there was a unit for the Byzantines, and it was just called Byzantine Infantry. And it was my favourite unit in that whole game, just because of how it looked. And you can see how much more professional they are than the others. So what else have we got? The Varangian and the Scoutotoi swords. Well, you support the weak line at the front that is going to most certainly drop. What does the Scoutotoi look like? The same but with a sword and a different coloured shield? Yes. Oh, he's sticking his bar. How profane. Let's use our heavy cav at the back there. And a mounted Acrite flank on the side. What was our other cav unit? Stratiotai. They are only light cavalry. And our general looks like that. Oh, I recognise that horse. The Easterlings of Run are joining us on the field. Vroon. They've got cool purple and white flowers on their heads there. Alright. Ah, bugger. They've taken up position on a hill. There they are. Oh, he's got a big hat on. I can't help him very much. They are just going to wait for us, aren't they? There's no two ways about it. We've got to come at them. So, if that's the case, then we'll jolly well come at them from the side. I'm not just going to run up a hill. You can walk for now, lads. I don't mind. Take your time. Off we go. Keep a beady eye on our enemy. As was pointed out in the last video, in the choosing video, one of the only information tidbits I have on the Byzantines is that they didn't refer to themselves as the Byzantines. But that comment was made on the video, so it does now just look like I'm saying what he said. But I did already know that. And I did know that they called themselves the Eastern Roman Empire, and we call them Byzantines to differentiate them from the Western Roman Empire, or what we more traditionally think of as the Roman Empire. But this is the year 1220 AD, Anno Domini. Quite a while since Rome's fallen. Didn't Rome fall in about 400? 450 something? Alaric sacked Rome. It's certainly around there. We're at least 600 or 700 years after the proper fall of Rome as the empire we know it. Alright, we've changed positions. We're on a different hill, so now we'll just walk a bit closer. I don't kind of know what the ranges are. Does it tell me? In the same way that I laboriously added it to all of our units. Free upkeep in cities. Ah, we've answered my own question. So only urban militia units get free upkeep in cities. That is annoying. And that, therefore, leads you to try and just put militia in cities, doesn't it? To stop building big armies and leaving them in your towns for free. Alright, so that's a tactical level that we don't have in Third Age. In Third Age, everyone is free. Anyone that's in a town gets free upkeep. They don't know what to do. Shall we move nearer them? Shall we try and keep the hill? But they've got the hill. Ah, what do we do? What do we do? Well, we're just going to keep walking at you as we are for now. We're going to have to get in range. There's no way around that. The map doesn't go far enough round to try and run to that hill. But we've come at them at the shallowest side of this hill. Up we go. Everyone's still fresh, which is good. Oh, a little smiley face. Everyone's eager. And you cross that ridge, men. The enemy will be there in their hundreds. Each one of them wishing to take the life of every single man, woman, and child that you defend and hold dear. It is going to be by your strength of arms, your willingness on the battlefield, that we will show them that we are not to be beaten. Solid line, just walk towards them. Archers, move yourselves up. Mounted those guys, go that way. Mounted those guys, go that way. Cavalry, flank round this way as well. Everybody, run. They should run away when we get near them. But hopefully the mounted skirmishers chase them down. We're coming under a lot of fire, but we've only lost 3%. Oh, the javelin men are throwing their javelins in there as they chase them down. Our archers are firing at them too, which is good. Oh, they're closing. No, they're pulling away. Good lord, we lost a lot of them. Crime and Etleys. We've made their whole army run though. They don't like being this near to us. Everybody, no, don't defend. Did they have anything that wasn't archers? Yeah, Saracen militia in the middle there. It's just if we've got speed bonus, if we got a speed boost on them. I don't think we will have. Are you firing at will? Really? Stand still, start shooting. Now in this game, they don't have arrows on their bows that Third Age does. Even though King Kong is the gentleman who brought that in.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Yeah, that's definitely Richard Northwood from Anno. I think it's 1404. Yeah, 1707 is the first one, isn't it? Even though chronologically it comes after. A general's bodyguard! The archers are going to give us the runaround for the whole game, aren't they? Just know it. We've met their Saracen militia. And hopefully we're dropping them with our better scouter toy. Got some Ottoman infantry cornered there. They didn't run away. Fools. You're going to have to chase down the archers. We've got most of them caught and captured. Archers, you're going over there. You've beaten those Turkoman cavalry. Well done. It's only really these guys that have let us down. Our loss is 24%, place 33. Oh, we're paying for this very dearly. Go on, lads. Oh, excellent charge down the hill. Oh, they look so good. I like these
The
Latinicon.
enemy are badly blooded.
Oh, they're wavering.
They have lost half their men.
Capture as many as you can. Where's our faction leader? Not really called upon at the moment, are you? You might as well charge into the back of them, to be honest. Don't worry about chasing down things. Which one is our actual general? I should have looked at the beginning, shouldn't I? Does he stand out a lot, or does he not stand out at all? None of them are particularly screaming at me that they're a general. We're looking for someone, really, who'd have feathers on his hat. But then it doesn't make tactical sense to make your general stand out. That's definitely him, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so let's kill off the general. No, the general is just a normal bodyguard. Those Latinicon have lost nothing. We've won the day, but now it's just a case of getting their general. Is he going to run away, knowing if he knows that he's defeated? Go on, get one wave off. No, don't fire now, though. Too late. Ah, you got a couple of shots off. So who are they shooting at the moment? Saracen militia routing down there. Where are our Stratiatai? Stratiatai. Totally the wrong name. Flank round, please. The Tinnicon have got those archers, but you're going to come and get these Ottoman infantry. Ah, they're running away. Get them now! Get them now!
The enemy flees the battle.
Where's the general? Where's their general? He's not dead yet. Yes! Bahadir al-Din! Go on, get him. Get the last one. Yes! Well done, men. We're not letting them run the whole way across the map, though, are we? So, light cavalry, come and get involved. An splendid victory. 30% losses, which is pretty... But then we did have a lot of urbans. So, we answered one of our questions. A unit needs to be listed as urban militia for it to gain free upkeep. That is going to be a new feature I'm going to have to learn. Now, I'm tempted to kind of use something like that in DaC, but I just don't see any need. It would affect the balance so much. Ah,
This
the
is a
Stratiatai
clear
arrived.
victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
Basileus Theodorus. The golden boot, or the golden sword, goes to the Latinicon and the Scythicon. Third place falls to the Scoutertai swordman. Oh, well done, everyone. Well done indeed. I'll take that. Oh, he was a general. That is what a general looked like. But it didn't show up as a general's portrait, did it? It was just the unit itself. But we could sell him for a lot of money. We'd get 2,724 if we sell everything that we just captured. But there's so many of them around, I'm not sure that we can.
Yes, the Sultan will pay. Yes, both noble and wise.
But this isn't like Third Age. If I execute a bunch of orcs, there are no repercussions. But here we're going to get dread. Oh, they said no. Your lives are not deemed worthy enough by your leader. I am sorry. Does that change our money? No, not at all. Because only the urbans get free upkeep, as we've just discovered.
Yes.
Where's he going to go? That's the question. Captain Kasim is just running riot. He's just doing what he likes.
Where to, sire?
We're going to need to beat him.
Sibni Lawadi.
Infidel!
What's our Trebizond base got? It's got a general. Scout a toy, scout a toy. We're right in the heart here, aren't we? And then isn't the Golden Horde here? Oh no, they're back here, aren't they? Is it back there or is it over here? I can't remember. This is the Caspian, so they must be on this side of it. Or is this the Caspian? Oh, my geography of this area gets so muddled up. Black Sea, Red Sea, Dead Sea, Caspian, it's all over the shop. Interesting. Now, Captain, what's your name? Sorry,
You dead.
Camaludin. You're
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
that infidel bit has been cut for Third Age. Otherwise, he sounds exactly like a Haradrim. Right, well, we'll continue with our plan then. You get aboard that ship, head over, you relieve Smyrna's garrison, and you've easily got enough to take Sparta. So in the meantime, Nicaea, if you just kind of hold, try not to lose anything.
Hello, Your Highness.
Ready to trade.
That should be enough.
Ready to trade.
So I'm going to go with an end turn, I think. I'm also going to get you to head south when when this army arrives. If it goes past Dardanelia, and we'll take those Akrati with us. You don't get free upkeep. Oh, you do get free upkeep. Ah, so
Yes. Orders.
we want one of them and one of them. So we'll take those Toxtine and take them south so that they get free upkeep. Don't
We
train that
march
then.
no further today, Lord.
When they go in there, they'll get free, so it's a bit
Orders.
more money. Alright, end the turn. Oh, we've met Sinop. A very unguarded town. What? You've got nothing. Dismounted Sipahi Lancers. Oh, their quality is apparently superior. Azab's a peasant militia. And they're average. The general alone's going to beat you. I mean, what is this madness?
The troops are assembled.
I'd like to see what the towns look like,
for
though.
battle.
Because I think they're different. They're a model type that is cut out of the Lord of the Rings mod completely. Third Age. So I'm interested to see how different, if indeed they are different.
My lord,
Oh,
the
it's
tide of
very
battle
foggy.
seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
It's remarkably foggy. Ah, no, they're not really any different now. They just got orange roofs. Alright, our general, you go out straight away. Archers get on the wall so that we get a bonus. Have they got anything that they're going to scale the wall with? They've got a battering ram. And that's it. See, I should really restrict the camera because I wouldn't be able to see what they've got. But then, like, a scout would have seen them building ladders or a siege tower or something. So, our archers are in a good position there. Carrying the an image of the Virgin Mary as their banner. Spearmen, when they break through, your charge is to hold this door. Oh, there's me thinking that a different mod might have better placement. Not so. General's bodyguard, get outside. Oh, the towers work an awful lot better. They actually work, is really what I'm going for there. With their flaming arrows. They don't look that good in Third Age, do they? Is that firing ballista bolts, or are they just arrows? Run, 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 run. Go on, get your horse along. Good strike though, he's taking someone out. Cheeky bugger. Go on, friend. And again. Right, if we distract them and pull them away from the walls, then bloody marvellous, to be honest. They've abandoned the ram, the idiots. Oh, yeah. They've basically just sealed their fate, haven't they? Our towers are now firing into them. Very inaccurately, it has to be said, but they are firing into them. Move over there, and we'll get those archers. They've finally gone back to get the ram. How are our archers firing? Mostly arcing shots, I assume. Yeah, almost all of them are arcing shots. Even some of the ones in the front row aren't firing properly. 15% of them have fallen. And there's our bodyguard hitting their archers, the only thing that I was really worried about. Solid kills. Excellent charge from the Cataphracts of Rune. True cavalry style. Run away. What's the situation in the centre? Are they at the gate? They're at the gate. They've made it to the gate. General comes back in.
Saints, save us! The enemy are battering down the gates!
But their archers are running away, and
The
so are their
enemy are
ATATs.
badly blooded. They have lost half their men. For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
They semi-abandoned the ram for a time. Our general's bodyguard's not doing a very good job of capturing these. Right, you got them. That'll do. That'll do. Now hit those Sipahis.
Saints, save us! The
battering
enemy
ram
are
is going
battering
down
down the
again.
gates!
Ah, excellent charge right into the heart there.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Yeah, we are doing well, aren't we? Mostly because our bodyguard, and people say the bodyguard are overpowered in Third Age. Blimey. Another cracking charge.
The
Not
battle
amazing,
is
because
in
we are
our
charging into
favor.
spearmen and
If we
uphill.
remain true and wholehearted. Saints, save us! The enemy are battering down the gates!
Have they not given up with that yet? They keep battering and stopping. Oh, it's because they're losing too many men. Ah, well, we've got that done.
The enemy. It is unwise to praise the day before sunset.
Oh, I thought that was our
but
general
our
then.
men
I
are
saw that
winning
man
the
die,
battle
and I saw the thing come
forging a
down.
worthy victory.
That would have been a hit. Have we not won yet?
By the Lord above, our foe has been much humbled. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Simbasilius Ioannes has won an astounding victory, only losing 9 men. 10 from the Athanatoi and 1 from the Toxotoi, who didn't heal, sadly. That is an amazing victory. The Byzantine bodyguard unit is outrageous, it has to be said.
Show little mercy.
They've come for Nicaea.
My lord,
Our capital,
the
our
enemy has
king,
laid siege upon
our
us.
emperor resides within the walls of Nicaea. The victory there must come to pass. But with the walls on our side, victory is all but assured.
At once,
Rebels
Lord.
have got us there.
Men, pull down the defenses.
Yeah, go on.
My lord, traveling with God.
What have we got?
Continuing
Faction announcements.
tomorrow, my
Oh,
lord.
loads of stuff's going on. Good commander, shield bearer, chivalrous knight, Heliarchus, Heliarchus. They've got married. Ah, we built some land clearance, and Dardanelli got its stonemason's hut. And we're still losing money hand over fist.
Orders? Onto the ships.
On to the ships.
Your Majesty. Move out!
Your orders? Plotting course now, my lord.
Oh, come on.
Full sails. This is as far as we go today, my lord.
Joke.
Yes, my lord.
Can you merge at all? Is there any merging going on here? No, there is no merging going on here. Those two are free. We'll be taking that one with us. I can't retrain anything anyway. Why am I trying to bother doing that?
Your orders, number one.
We'll take you and you.
Orders.
Go with him.
It is
Join
a
up with
order,
these guys,
orders.
and we'll move on to Sparta while Nicaea is engaged. Now, Constantinople's army is diminishing. But it's not under siege or anything. It's just losing troops. Oh, bugger off, Captain
We
Zane.
would see you dead, heathen.
Durazzo doesn't earn us very much money. Neither does Arta. We don't have a diplomat. That was such a poor planning.
Your Majesty.
Ready to trade. Ready to trade.
I would happily sell our holdings in Greece to someone, to anyone. Focus entirely on Asia Minor and return to reclaim Greece when the time is right. My voice is just broken.
Name the field of battle. We will meet you there. Talk is cheap. Come face me.
I can't hold him off. Like, there's nothing I can do to stop that. I am going to effect an entire abandonment of the Greek land. I'm going to get my money back on my mines. But not only that, I'm going to destroy stuff. You can even destroy a port. That's so good. We're going to whore out the Greek land. And in exchange for whoring out the Greek land...
Onward. Move out.
We're getting a ton of money back. Now, please go rebel. I'm going to make you hate me as much as I can. Public order 0%. Yes. We've made a ton of money out of that.
Yes. Bringing our troops to a good day's march.
Yes. Your orders? Breaking away from the fleet.
You head back to
This
come and
is
get
a
this
course,
guy.
Your Majesty. We cannot travel there.
Yes, my lord. Blockading trade to this port.
Alright, we're abandoning Greece. You may think this is a bad idea, but it's made me a load of money. A mountain of money, you might say. We need to get somewhere training something, don't we? Everything costs so much money. Or should we just try and get land clearance for now? Roads there'd be cheeky when you're not being attacked. What does a library do? Public order bonus again. School again. It's just all public order bonus. You can't need it that much, surely.
Yes?
You're off to Jerusalem.
Happily, my lord.
Jerusalem.
Royalty needs its rest, my lord. Not somewhere royalty should be going.
She'll be
I
passing
shall
by
stop
the
here
city
for
of
the night.
Antioch on her way.
God's servant.
He's made it to Trebizond. Now Trebizond has quite a bit going for it actually. Ah, let's swap over and use the mines there. We can't really train too much, can we? Can we train anything? Oh, they're retraining at least. Take a baluster. Train on the next turn. Are you going to be able to? No, we're going to lose a lot of money. We're going to lose all the money. Akontestai, peasant militia, militia, average militia. Right, so we've got an army of militia, apart from Mortatoi, who are apparently superior. So we do want those out. We don't want them in the castle. Get the Toxtai in instead of them.
Yes. March.
Come and join him.
Merging armies.
Nicaea can't do anything, but it'll hold. It'll hold! I'll throw someone else into here just to keep it. Their average type. Early professional. Early professional. Local. Urban. Rural levy. Oh, they're not very good then, are they? Late professional. Oh, we should have got some of them in. 950 florins. They only cost 171. They cost 970. That's bloody ridiculous. 950. Talk about a jump. Christ.
Yes.
Alright. Our plans are in motion. Had I the money, I would be selling those towns.
Hello, your
Fear
highness.
I do not. And she
I
doesn't
shall
work as a
approach
diplomat,
this
does she?
delicately.
Oh, you can.
We
Ah.
merely waste our time.
Oh, you can't sell things to rebels. That
We
was
are
poor
done
planning.
now.
That was poor planning. I might be able
Am
to
I
sell
after
Arta to
a
these
suitor
people, though.
or a simple agreement? I shall speak.
Ready to trade.
Because we're not going to be able to sell that. Hopefully that will go rebel, and the Venetians might try and take it, and
Orders.
that one we will try to
We con
sell. Ah, it's not gone rebel. They're both just normal rebelling. Ah, rubbish. What are the Venetians going to do? Nicaea! Ah, but we're bang on where I wanted this episode to end. Like, pretty much exactly on an hour, so I probably am going to stop. I am terribly sorry. But this one has gone up today on Sunday, and the next one will go up on Thursday, so at least you get 2 this week in quick succession. So, swings and roundabouts, you know. So I'm going to save it there. The Battle of Nicaea will form at the start of the next episode. So, this episode's just been called the Eastern Roman Empire, and the next one will be the Battle of Nicaea. Do let me know if I'm saying all these things wrong. Oh, they forgot a weak army again. I think we're going to win that, to be honest. And again, the bodyguard doesn't show as a portrait. And this time it genuinely is a captain. Last time it didn't show as a portrait, and it was a general. So, I don't know. But there we are. Anyway, that will end that one. I've saved it already. What am I doing? So that will end this first episode. So, as ever, your feedback is incredibly welcome. Please let me know everything about this. The sound levels, the interesting, whether it's interesting or not, whether you've enjoyed watching, whether you want to see more, you want to see less, whether you hate it. Whether you hate it with everything inside of you. Do let me know. If you wish me to try and stop talking about Third Age as much, then please do say. But it's so difficult not to compare it to Third Age. It's so different. So different. But I've enjoyed it a great deal. I really like the Byzantines. Always have done. I think they're an interesting era of history, an interesting nation. So I've enjoyed it, and I hope you have too. So let me know in the comments any feedback that you've got, and I'll read through that, and I'll get round to answering those that I come across. I do hope you all enjoy sticking with this Byzantine campaign, but until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Naden Perimat Melunin, and farewell.